cellphone sa Mina.
O mo palit ba ka?
Oo, mapalit ako
yes.
cellphone. So, i-consume sa nimo imong paan kuya kung mapalit pasin kung galingon or imong ibaligya sa uban.
Use it. Nice.
O, imo sa siya isel kuya. So, when your family needs goods or services, asa man ka mo palit kuya?
What's the mga needs?
Like,
Goods or medical?
pwede ko rin.
Kung sa medical, sa pharmacy, pero goods ra sa mga supermarket.
So, you save sa tawag money kuya. And
Yes,
where man na money?
Sa BPI, savings bank.
So, nakatry mo ba ka og borrow og money kuya para sa personal project mo? Or for example, nakatukod og balay or something?
Wala.
Okay. Mubayad sa ka og taxes kuya sa government program.
Wala ma'am, wala man may tax kay kuan man.
So, maka-benefit sa mga kaya if for example ka na sa daily life and work ka ng mga transportation or something. Mo ride pa ka o
Oh ma'am, income dito sakto. Depende sa pagpugi.
so, mobile sa ka og product sa lain country kuya.
Depende.
So, nakabaligya na ba kag mga exported goods na gikan sa people outside the Philippines kaya?
Wala.
Ang sa mga economic challenges ko yung na face nimo sa imong kinabuhi?
Karon, wala experience ako nga
Economic challenges, like pagbago sa economic.
siguro kaning corruption.
Corruption. So, saan man yung pag-manage imong income kuya? Saan yung pag-manage imong income? Saan yung pag-spend imong
Siguro, let's say 50% sa savings, 50% sa expenses.
Okay, so sa imong opinion ko na, kuya, what can make the economy better for ordinary people like you?
Baguhon ang kumilik ba nga wala corrupt.
Okay, so that's all kuya. Thank you. Your name, sir?
I'm Jack.
Surname? Good surname, please.
Jack Bishop.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 28 years old.
Your occupation?
I am a technology consultant, so I am a project manager for a company in the United States.
Okay, so where do you usually live or work?
I usually live in Chicago, Illinois, in the United States.
Okay, so do you sometimes make things for your own use, like food, clothes, or other goods?
Like make things like make.
Yeah,
I make food. I don't make clothes. I don't make anything else. I pretty much just make food.
Okay, so do you also consume what you make, or do you sell it to others?
Oh, I just consume what I make. Yeah.
So you want to sell it to others?
I might cook something for somebody else, just to be nice, but I don't sell it. No.
Okay.
No.
When your family needs goods or services, where you usually buy them and why?
Usually, I buy goods on Amazon or at grocery stores or other like stores in the city, and then services depends on what I need. But usually, I will go to where they offer the service, like the doctor's office,
Yeah.
the dentist, the barber shop.
Can you ask why?
Just because it's easier to go to them and I know where they are. I like to leave my house. I don't like to be at home all day. You know, that's why I like to go out of the house to get things. I like to go walk around where I live. I like to go walk around the cities that I visit.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So how do businesses in your community get the material or resources they need to make products?
They usually buy the products that they sell from wholesalers or distributors.
Yes.
And those wholesalers or distributors, they either make the product themselves in a factory somewhere in the world, or they buy it directly from another company that owns a factory and manufactures the product.
Okay, so do you save money regularly? And if yes, where do you save it? Do you have any banks or other?
Yes, I save money. Mainly, I put it into a high yield savings account that gives me a small amount of interest on my dollars. And I also contribute money to a 401k. retirement savings account.
Okay, so next question. So have you ever borrowed money for a business proposal or any project, and how did it help you?
I have not ever borrowed money for a business proposal. Yeah.
Okay, so next question. So do you pay taxes or contribute to government programs, and how do these affect you if yes?
So I do pay taxes, and those taxes do go to government programs in the United States. Those programs, most of the way that they affect me are the infrastructure of the city. So the roads that are in my city, and the public transportation, like trains and buses that I use on a normal basis, as well as if I were to have children, my kids would go to schools. If it's a public school, then that is my tax money. So effectively, since I don't have any kids, other people's kids, they can go to school because I pay taxes.
Okay,
Then,
so
yeah.
Okay, so are there public services like roads, schools, or hospitals that help you in your daily life or work?
Yes, yeah, roads. For me, not schools. I don't go to school anymore, but I used to go to school when I was younger.
Yeah.
I was in school. Yeah, mostly it's like infrastructure and stuff like that I
So
use.
does that help you before?
Yeah, it does help, of course, yeah, because I need to go use the train to go to work.
Okay.
I pay for the train, but it's also the train exists because of my taxes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you buy products from other countries, and what are they?
All the time. Most of the products that I
Yeah.
buy come
Do
from
you
other
order it
countries. Oh, you mean like ordering directly from other countries?
Yeah.
No, so I don't usually order directly from other countries. Usually, when I buy products, they're brought here already, or brought to the United States already by the companies that sell them to me. I have once before, just as an experiment, bought directly from Chinese manufacturer for a product, just because I wanted to see what the process was like. But I wouldn't normally do that. Just wanted to see what would happen. It took 3 weeks. It took 3 weeks, and it came over to me, Alibaba Express.
And who is working
Yeah.
in the Philippines, right?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
Philippines as well. Yeah.
Okay, so have you ever sold or exported goods to people outside the Philippines?
I have not. No.
Okay.
No.
So what economic challenges do you face in your daily life?
In the United States, the cost of living is high in cities. I'm from Chicago, United States, and the cost of rent for apartments is very high. It's not so high that my income cannot afford it, but it is challenging to save money because the rent payments are very high. Student loan payments, which I had to take to go to college, are inconvenient, but also still somewhat affordable. And then really where things are an issue is food. The cost of food in the United States is very high, and in the cities especially, in order to buy enough food every week to have good meals and to cook for myself and really just to have normal food, it costs sometimes a lot of money to have healthy food, to buy fresh produce, to buy good quality meat products. It's very expensive.
Okay, so how do you manage your income, spending, and savings?
Well, usually what I try to do is live on one paycheck and then save the other paycheck. So when I get paid every 2 weeks.
So you have open travel?
Yes, so one paycheck I use for all of my living expenses, and anything else left over I use for fun things like traveling, or going to restaurants or concerts, buying clothes, stuff like that. And then the other paycheck I put it into my savings account, and I save money that way.
Okay, so in your opinion, what could make the economy better for ordinary people?
I don't know. It's a good question. If I had the answer, I think it would
In
be
your opinion.
an easier thing to solve. Well, in my opinion, I think that in the United States, for us personally, I think that there are issues with world trade, and I think that there are monetary policies that in the past were irresponsible. Printing money has caused inflation. I think that is a bad idea to continue printing money. I think that the government debt deficit in the United States is a big problem that also contributes to inflation. And I think that trade tariffs, trade wars cause the cost of products that people buy to be more expensive, sometimes unnecessarily. So I think that things like this need to be managed better.
Okay, so are you aware sir sa political issues in the Philippines, sir?
I am aware of some political issues in the Philippines.
So what is your opinion, sir? What is your opinion that can make the economy better for ordinary people?
Well, it seems that corruption is a big issue. So I think that if there was more accountability at the highest level of government in the Philippines, that it would go a long way in preventing corruption at lower levels and to basically have more money where it's supposed to be for people, for services, for projects that benefit the whole country. So I think that is probably one of the biggest issues. It seems, it's not my country, it's not my place to say, but it seems that is one of the biggest issues in the Philippines is corruption at the highest levels of government, high level corruption. So yeah, I think that's my answer.
So yeah, yun ang akin.
Pwede ta ka ma-interview me, please. So, sugod na ta. Can you please tell us your name, age, occupation?
Cirilla, Bumis, Rigodon, 57, o nakapuntinda nga sudan.
So, where do you usually live or work?
Sa balay ra.
Yeah, asa man ka matrabaho diri ra
Sa balay ra sa.
So, do you sometimes make things for your own use, like food, clothes, or other goods?
Oo.
Like kanang mga sanina, mga pagkaon, asa man nimo gamit?
Ang pagkaon, kasi nina, gamiton pangadlaw-adlaw. Ang pagkaon na.
Okay, so, do you also consume what you make or do you sell it to other? Like kanang mga gamit ng mga dali na ni mga
Ipanghatag ang dili na nako magamit ni sinina o akong ang pagkaon ang diha ra sad mi magkuha og sudan og baligya.
Okay, so when your family needs goods or service, where do you usually buy them and why?
Sa karbon, o gamitonon sa balay, o gamitonon sa eskwelahan.
Okay, so how do business in your community get the materials or resources they need to make product?
Unsa na?
How do business in your community get the materials or resources?
O pinalit ang ko mga gamitonon pinalit sa karbon.
So, do you save money regularly? If yes, where do you save it? Bank, cooperative, or...
Sa ako rang bag.
So, have you ever borrowed money for a business or personal project? How did it help you?
Wala na karon sa una ra makapanghulam ko. Karon wala na.
Okay, so, do you pay taxes or contribute to government programs? How do this affect you?
Wala ko magbayad og taxes kay wala man ko magtrabaho kumpanya.
So, are there public service like roads, schools, or hospitals that help you in your daily life or work?
Depende sa sitwasyon. Makatabang.
Do you buy products from other countries? What are they?
Wala.
Okay. Have you ever sold or exported goods to people outside the Philippines?
Wala.
What economic challenge do you face in your daily life?
Economic challenge. Kanang kamahal sa mga pamaliton karon.
Okay. How do you manage your income, spending, and savings?
Budget.
In your opinion, what can make you the economy better for ordinary people like you?
Ito to?
In your opinion,
Sa akong opinion, mas maayo jud magkasinabot. Kunya, ang atong panggobyerno, dili kita kasabot. Kay, sige, magkamahan.
So, mga to, thank you.
Salamat.